It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. The results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And we've always known that Kawhi Leonard is an amazing defender, but we've seen him grow on the offensive end the past few seasons. Just how good can Leonard get as a scorer, Kenny?
Well, because of his ability to shoot the three now, and, that challenges, he could challenge for the scoring title. And, he has strong finishes inside.
He's the best player on the San Antonio Spurs team. Kudos to Popovich for saying, Tim Duncan, Ginobili, thank you, but Kawhi, you are the man now.
That's it for us here as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
We'll see two of the top defenses in the league go at each other here. Smitty, what do these teams do so well defensively that make them stand out?
Well, they communicate, they rotate well, they close out. But what they do is they make you play to your first, second, and make you get all the way to the third and fourth option. They take away those first 2 or 3 options. That's what makes these teams so good on the defensive end.
Well, like you were just saying during our break, contest, and always contest, huh?
Yes.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Spurs, skilled tandem of Leonard and Aldridge at the 3 and the 4. Tony Allen is out there with Murray, and it's Gasol, and at the center, filling out the middle.
A monster from mid-range. I'm not sure how do you defend Kawhi there.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now here's LeBron coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Love dishes to LeBron. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers on D. 4-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Guys, there's so many great scorers in our league, and it makes it tough to get stops, but somehow they were able to do it consistently in that one.
The reason why their rotations were quick, they prevented easy shots, and they kept their opponent out of rhythm.
Now here's Gasol following the miss by Kevin Love. Allen passes to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
I'm thinking of bigs in this league. Not many have a better in-between game than Aldridge.
LeBron kicks to Love. Oh, good on the triple.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Now here's Gasol. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Stolen by Bledsoe. Daniels dishes to Love. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
The length and anticipation of Aldridge, a tough combo to score against. still scoreless after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
Murray, the pass to Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Murray with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Here's Leonard, and it's good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 6 points.
You know, that's another good play call. They are shooting 80% to start this game.
Thompson sets the pick for James to end the drought. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
And Steve, so many star players get credit for their offensive game. LeBron James is just as much a factor on the other end of the floor at the defensive end.
Yeah, on that end, he's incredibly versatile. He can guard 1 through 5. He said that his chase down block of Iguodala in the 2016 finals was the defining play of his career. Obviously, he takes tremendous pride in his defensive game.
Now, here's Leonard. His last outing with 20 points. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Bledsoe outside. James wide open. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, because of the size and the lift he gets, LeBron owns the mid-range area.
Aldridge with a screen on Bledsoe. Aldridge double-teamed. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Love. And it's Leonard again missing.
I can tell you right now, the coach loves everything about that shot except the result.
James, no good.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
Allen kicks to Murray. Spurs passing it around. Here's Aldridge. That shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Bledsoe outside. Back to James. Launches a 3. Shot clock reset for Cleveland. Second chance shot, and it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Thompson.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. See how that goes, Kevin.
Thank you, David. For 3, Love. That shot off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now here's Murray. Guarded by Bledsoe. Murray kicks to Leonard. Over LeBron. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the left wing. Back to Bledsoe. LeBron outside. The pass to Love. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by Allen. For 3, Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Rejected by Gasol.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
Inside, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Aldridge.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now Allen following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. Allen kicks to Leonard. Gasol a screen. Leonard inside, covered by LeBron. That pushes it to double digits.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Aldridge's screen. It's deflected. Parker's shot is off.
Uh-oh, he misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
And LeBron throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
San Antonio leading by 8. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Outside Leonard. Parker outside. Now the dish to Leonard. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here. And Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue, even as a player known for his attention, Steve, to detail.
You know, he's had skills, but I think that's how he's made it, because he is one of those guys that's particular about the detail. He has a mind for the game and a passion for it. It continues to separate him now as a coach.
Jones checked in for San Antonio. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Love missing.
He is so out of his element right now. Hasn't made a shot all quarter. I feel for him.
Parker outside. Kicks to Anderson. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Jones dishes to Parker. Parker double teamed. There's the feed to Anderson. There's Green with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Anderson. The shot's good from Love.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. It brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Second chance shot. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got 13.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Love, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
To the inside.
Oh,
jam!
wow, nice.
I mean, just beautiful.
I totally agree.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
For the Cavaliers, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Troy Daniels. Spurs also with the sub. Mills, he's checked in for Leonard. And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 16. Here's Baldwin. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 20-6 run. Green against Shumpert. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Second is Kawhi Leonard. And, of course, LeBron James.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Screen by Jones. And here's Mills for three.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Parker inside. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Can't cash in from close range. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
.153 left here in the opening quarter. Mills with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. He kicks to Parker. Outside, Jones. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man.
San Antonio leading by 13. Parker kicks to Jones. Green against LeBron. Back to Jones. Now here's Parker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. James, the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Parker dishes to Mills. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 11. LeBron kicks to Baldwin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
When you think about a great system and great execution, you think of the San Antonio Spurs. Not the most athletic team. You won't see a bunch of dunks or fast break points. If you love the game, you have to admire how they get things done.
Now here's Mills. His last outing, he had 8 points. Good work there as it goes.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Covered by Mills. And he lobs it up, and Holmes throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Parker kicks to Mills. They get it back. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game.
And a chance to hear from Tony Parker, who said he lives for the challenge of continuing to improve.
I always try to improve and get better. And Pop always challenged me. He came to me and he said, you know, good players, they can have a great season. But the great players, they have many great seasons. So he said, what you want to be?
And in Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be and has been for a long time.
You know, that's great because that shows Pops and why he's one of the best in the game. You got to be able to drive and motivate and also give the confidence. And that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk for him. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Mills out there with Tony Parker. And there's Anderson. And it's Green. And it's Jones in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Green. Left side, Jones. Passes to Mills. Feeds to Anderson. Dishes it to Green. Anderson the screen. And here's Mills from the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Farrell. There's the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and that was a night where they just didn't seem to be the type of team that we've grown accustomed to seeing. I mean, it was more about them being individuals on the floor than the collective unit.
Everybody has a bad game once in a while, but they need to come together now and show that it was just a one-time thing.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs have never been the flashy team in the NBA. Tony Parker said beautiful basketball is playing the right way. Ball movement, pure, beautiful basketball is the way we've played. You have all sorts of fans, and there should be something for everybody. Kevin, he told me a long time ago, if we were in New York, people would love us.
And during Popovich's time in San Antonio, the Spurs have always played together, D.A. Got to respect their team-first approach to the game. Now here's Allen. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. Anderson the screen. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Yeah, second chance points. Gotta love the way they attack the offensive glass there, even with a huge lead.
That's how they've got to this point in the game. Lots of activity, fantastic focus.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Okay.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Mills following the score by Cleveland. Anderson the screen. And Mills kicks to Allen. Pass to Anderson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You know, Kevin, it's easy to forget, but Greg Popovich was almost fired by the Spurs back in '99. Rough start that year, under 500. The players caught wind that if they didn't win the next game in Houston, Pop would get the X.
And the Spurs with some changes. Saul comes in for Terrence Jones, and it's LaMarcus Aldridge in for Anderson. The screen from Thompson. Farrell passes to Baldwin. Right side jumper. In the corner, Holmes with it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And amazing to think about an all-time great like Popovich being on the hot seat. His players went to the mat for him, though, didn't they?
Some huge performances by Tim Duncan, among others. They really came out to support Pop. The Spurs finished that season on a tear, going on to win the franchise's first NBA title.
And that one's good. Shumpert. Shumpert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gasol screen. And here's Mills for 3. That shot off. And Cleveland the other way now. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Baldwin. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Here's Allen. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He dishes it to Mills. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Holmes kicks to Baldwin. Here's Farrell. Thompson outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Good on the three-point shot. Baldwin's got 10 points in the quarter.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Murray. Guarded by Shumpert. Murray kicks to Mills. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Holmes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack. Now
Mills. He has 6. Murray for 3. And the pass to Gasol. He feeds it to Mills. Allen outside. There's the dish to Aldridge. Off target with the open look.
Lazy defense against a good score. Turns out not to matter.
Thompson, a screen on Allen. Baldwin, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
San Antonio leading by 8. And Mills kicks to Gasol. Allen with the screen for Gasol. Good D by Thompson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Baldwin. And Gasol comes to help. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Mills dishes to Murray. Back to Mills. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. In the corner, Farrell fires the three, and another three for Cleveland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Mills. He's got 6. They set the screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
I'll tell you what, his shot's off, but the rest of the team is on. That's why they're still winning.
But they'll get another chance. Here's Baldwin. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Steve, so let me ask you this. Do players consciously think about, I need a couple free throws, I need a couple of layups, I got to get a couple of shots per quarter? I mean, do they try to plot and plan an individual quarter like that and how they're going to score in different ways?
You're totally right, Kevin. The reason why is because as a 2-guard back in the day, if I could get to that free throw line and put a foul on a guy that's guarding me, that loosens up his defensive mentality. He's not as aggressive. And then now I know when I get to the bonus, I can drive it. He's either going to let me go or I can create contact and get to that line. You want to score easy, and that's how most scorers do. They really score easy. We just kind of applaud them when they're knocking down threes and big shots.
Now, here's Aldridge, who picked up 12 points in their last one against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Allen outside. To the middle, looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. And yes, it's good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
The 7'5" wingspan. That's what makes Aldridge so difficult to stop inside.
Baldwin, the pass to Thompson. Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Holmes can't get it to go in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Allen dishes to Murray. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. Double team on Aldridge. Pocket 6. Aldridge is screen. Here's Mills. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Baldwin kicks to Farrell. Here's Baldwin, defended by Allen. Here's Shumpert. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Goes back up. Aldridge. Here's Allen. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Shumpert. Drains it from beyond the arc. Shumpert's got 6 points.
And that's how you get your confidence going. Shumpert just catching and firing.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And a look now at the breakdown between three-point and two-point shots attempted here tonight for the Cavaliers.
They've really been aggressive with the three ball so far. Not really had a great field goal percentage from beyond, but it hadn't hurt them too much in terms of the score.
Now here's Leonard. 13 points in the game. Parker kicks to Jones. Good D from Love.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Now Anderson following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Parker kicks to Green. Screen by Parker. Now the feed to Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Kawhi Leonard.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last three field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Daniels. They get it back over to the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, he's not just lurking for threes. Kevin Love also dangerous on the glass.
Parker with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Anderson the screen. Parker kicks to Leonard over Daniels. That one rolling around and rims out. The Cavaliers trailing. It's stolen by Green. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
LeBron kicks to Bledsoe. On the wing, Daniels. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires the 3. James, no good. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Puts up the runner and hits. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And for Tony at this point, it's less about the speed getting up the court and more about the knowledge of where to go and what to do.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi, what did Coach Popovich ask out of you tonight?
He just wanted me to go play basketball out there, and I just tried to be more aggressive tonight. Shots started falling, and my team just kept running with me.
Hey, Kawhi, great half. Thank you for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 17 points, 2 steals, and 2 assists. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. there's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
Looking at Cleveland, Jack, your thoughts?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, flaring off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
A nice shot by Aldridge. Aldridge has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. Now here's Bledsoe. Love with the screen for Bledsoe. Off the pick. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Eric Bledsoe. And it's 8 points for Kevin Love. San Antonio leading by 6. And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that three-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's James. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Murray kicks to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. 16 feet away. Here's Aldridge. Wide open look here for Murray. Thompson with the rebound.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
Here's James. A rebound by the Spurs. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. Now, here's Gasol. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Love. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
To the inside. And stolen by Love. And they're moving it up. Daniels passes to Thompson. Over Gasol. Love kicks to James. Love against Allen. Outside Leonard. Kicks it to Gasol. Feeds it to Leonard. Gasol dishes to Leonard. The rebound. rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. LeBron outside. It's a pick by Love. LeBron passes to Daniels. Bledsoe for 3. Rebound San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Leonard with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 20.
Great rhythm on the catch and shoot. Kawhi showing us what's good.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And, Steve, it seems like the league is going more up-tempo, more offense, better flow. What makes the biggest difference to a team, in your opinion, as far as unlocking a great scoring potential?
I think when you have guys that can go up and down and you have 5 guys that understands the game, high basketball IQ, versatility. Let's take the Golden State Warriors. Let's take the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have 4 or 5 different guys that can lead them in scoring, lead them in assists, and lead them in rebounding. That makes the game fun to watch.
Best teams are always like that, though, aren't they? Got a lot of different ways to hit you.
Yes, and versatility. They can play small, they can play big, they can slow down, they can win on the defensive end, or they can win on the offensive end.
Here's Murray following the basket by LeBron James. Aldridge left side. And Steve, is the big three in San Antonio age and retire? How big was it for San Antonio to sign the All-Star LaMarcus Aldridge?
You know, it's huge, Kevin, a Texas native, and it's easy to see why he chose the Spurs. It's been interesting to see him integrate his game into their system.
For San Antonio, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
No good on that one. And the initial rules for the NBA include that 6 personal fouls is the magic number before you're done for the game. It's been this way since, who can remember? But do you think 6 is the right number, Steve, for fouls? Or would you like to see them raise or lower it?
I definitely wouldn't want to see them raise it. I think 7 would be too much. Maybe if they lower it, that's a possibility. But right now, I think it's 6. Maybe 5. Maybe you can experiment during some preseason games or in summer league. But I think 6 should be the maximum.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Aldridge is screen. Here's Leonard. They get it back. Gasol fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Daniels. The Spurs have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
As Gasol continues to work on his shooting range, guess what? His free throw percentage has been creeping up as well. Probably not a coincidence.
And the dunk by Love.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it.
And the Spurs with possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Aldridge is screen. Back to Mills. 5 to shoot. Gasol kicks to Mills. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Baldwin the pass to Love. Here's Baldwin, defended by Gasol. Here's Baldwin. 21 points in the game. Here's Holmes. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Aldridge with a screen on Bledsoe. Lets it go from 11. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones checked in for Gasol. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Spurs leading by 3. Parker dishes to Leonard. Anderson the screen. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard. stolen by Love. For the tie, and that one's good. Shumpert's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
Well, this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Now here's Love. 10 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Love's got 12.
Boy, Kevin Love, he's got a knack for getting those high percentage buckets down in the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
And Steve, in your playing days, you always struck that balance, I always thought, between calling your own number and creating for teammates. That's a real gift.
It is, and I think the value of playing winning basketball, Kevin, is whatever play dictates making your teammates better or making the winning play. I think a lot of guys right now get caught up in stats. Whatever's the play to help your team win, that's the play that needs to be made.
Yeah, well said. Troy Daniels is checked in for Cleveland. And a look here at the shot chart for the Spurs.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
And it's Leonard missing.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Lets the three fly, and another three for Cleveland.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Parker kicks to Jones. Screen by Jones. Anderson passes to Leonard. Lock at 6. Can they get it? And good that time. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with a defender right up on him, Kawhi maintains focus, and he buries the jumper.
Down low, here's Love, and again it's Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Parker dishes to Anderson. Anderson the screen. Parker kicks to Anderson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And another shot. Excellent D that time from Jones. Spurs trail by 5. He kicks to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Love outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Great open look there. He has 6.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Parker passes to Anderson. Dishes to Parker. Here's Jones. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Jones has got 10.
The staying power of Tony Parker when it comes to his ability to run an offense.
And Jones over to help. Here's Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Love.
The 5th pick in the 2008 draft, Kevin Love entered the league with a maturity well beyond his years.
Both free throws good from Love.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Screen by Jones. Shot from the wing. That's short off the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Daniels, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Green. They grab their own miss.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the miss by Terrence Jones.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Left side, Anderson shoots over Holmes. Anderson can't get it to go.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
And that one's good. Parker.
Sneaking inside, converting the high percentage look. Something Parker does well.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Here's Leonard. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Jones. He used that pick to get in close. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Leonard brings the double team. Love, and Love throws it down.
This is the thing about Kevin Love. He can go off on you. The talent level is there.
Now Parker. Screen by Jones. And here is Parker. It could go. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Parker and Green are the guard set. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anderson. And it's Jones in. It's the 5 down low.
2 shots. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good, and Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Aldridge is checked in.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
To the middle, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Spurs trail by 8. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker passes to Anderson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
The veteran eyes see all. Frenchie with the tremendous look to make that play happen.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Parker.
And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
And that one misses. And Smitty, that'll take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Now here's Anderson. High arcing shot. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Tony Allen.
The aggressive mindset. LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact. Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Bledsoe dishes to LeBron. Over to the left wing. Off target with his 3. And Tristan Thompson remains a relatively poor shooter, free throws and otherwise. He's tried to add a 15-footer, Smitty, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
And I think he's probably better off just staying around the rim. The kind of rebounder he is, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths.
Cleveland leading by 6. On the wing, James. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Aldridge with a screen on James. Over in the corner, Gasol. Allen kicks to Aldridge. Allen outside. Screened by Parker. Off the pick. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. James, the pass to Bledsoe. The tray. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 7. Parker with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Aldridge with a screen on LeBron. Here's Leonard, and the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 26 points.
The toughness to convert in traffic. Kawhi serving it up cold.
Thompson against Gasol. In the corner, it's James. Back to Bledsoe. From downtown. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Outside Leonard. Parker kicks to Leonard. Over LeBron. No good that time. James with some nice D. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Spurs trail by 5. Aldridge a screen. Murray kicks to Aldridge. And the layup is good.
With the amount of moves Aldridge has inside, as a defender, you never know what to take away.
The screen from Thompson. And Bledsoe, here we go. And here's Love for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Murray kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Aldridge. Gasol a screen. Aldridge, the pass to Allen. Offensive rebound. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, throughout his great career, Gasol has always been a frequent flyer at the free throw line.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. The screen from Thompson. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Aldridge a screen. Over Love. And it's Aldridge missing.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Now here's James, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Hits it from three-point range.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
Now here's Allen. Outside Aldridge. The pass to Gasol. The shot comes out, so Cleveland will take it the other way. It's LeBron with the drive, and finished off by LeBron.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Murray kicks to Allen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one is good.
Great scores like Aldridge. D plays him to shoot. He locates the open man. Easy doing.
LeBron dishes to Love. To the inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Murray kicks to Aldridge. He feeds it to Leonard. The dish to Murray. A floater, and the basket is good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Bledsoe passes to Love. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Aldridge a screen. Murray with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Aldridge with a screen on Bledsoe. Murray dishes to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. Love kicks to James. For 3. Again, Love missing. Spurs trail by 9. Leonard on the wing. With the floater. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got 28.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Aldridge against LeBron. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Carving out space in the paint. Love puts the defense in a tough spot.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kevin Love. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Daniels is checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Both free throws good from Love. For San Antonio, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Gasol kicks to Allen. Passes it to Leonard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Kawhi Leonard, he's been a hand-in-glove fit with the Spurs coaching. Quiet, not an attention seeker, but he's all about winning.
You talk about Leonard's stoic all-business approach, reminiscent of his mentor, the great Tim Duncan, wouldn't you say, Steve?
Yeah, for sure. Tim didn't talk a lot at all, but he had great leadership skills. Kawhi Leonard is becoming more outspoken. If he sees something, he'll address it, and his words carry weight.
Gasol with the steal. Murray with it. Over in the corner, Allen. And there's the feed to Aldridge. And Leonard has it in the corner. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Leonard's got 16 points here in the second half. The screen from Thompson. Here's Bledsoe. Offensive rebound. Gasol with the steal. side. Out to the right wing. Now here's Murray. Over Bledsoe. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket for Murray.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The screen from Thompson. Free throw line jump shot. No good off the back of the rim. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Aldridge wide open. He fires. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Understanding the importance of momentum here, LaMarcus takes matters into his own hands.
Here's LeBron. LeBron with another miss. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. And stolen by James. No good from Bledsoe.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. LeBron left side. And again, LeBron missing.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat, just fails to finish.
Leonard, no luck. The Cavaliers trailing. Bledsoe kicks to James. Trying to get back on track. Drains the three-pointer. LeBron's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Cleveland.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Aldridge is screen. Here's Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lock at 6. Gasol is screen. Back to Murray. From the arc. No good. Great D that time from James. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. It's in!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 20 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this huddle up about 2 things. The quick shot and then the quick foul.
And you're right. And if they do get the bucket, you love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial of the ball on the inbounds.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Aldridge. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And this is what superstars do. LaMarcus rises to the challenge with the game on the line.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Let me tell you my vote. Whatever's the best look and takes the least amount of time.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, it's felt like that all game. He is just aggressive and finds ways to snag rebounds out of thin air sometimes.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Love, and it sure seemed like you wanted to be aggressive in the low post tonight.
Yeah, I had a little talking to before the game, wanted to get in the post a little bit more, get my feet in the paint, just get more intentional down there and try to get to the lane, get to the foul line, which I did tonight.
And it lets you get your defense set up as well. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.